Welcome to another aXpire update, this time for week 44 of 2019. This week at aXpire has been exciting. We've moved into an advanced stage with a client we met in Miami, and it seems like we're moving ahead with them. They are essentially looking for components of digital shares, and we're helping them build their specific requirements. In client news for other aXpire products, we'll have more to share at a later date. And the Prime Group usually gets a preview at anything in progress, so if you're interested in that, then definitely make sure to join. Beyond clients, our product development is going strong, with the biller application continuously getting better and better. I've personally tried a beta version of the app and it looks good, functions well, and I think it will be a great hit once it's launched, starting at the Legal Tech 2020 conference this February. We're looking at a few different referral components, both for biller and Paybox. We expect to have these up and running before and during both respective product launches. In terms of other products, Resolver is undergoing developments for the next phase or iteration of the product. As I've said previously, the update is for additions specifically requested by the client. To end off the project updates, we've finalized new designs for most of our new websites. We're also working on a few different product introduction videos. Hoping to share these with you soon. That's all for the project side of this week's update. Next, we have This Week in Crypto, bringing a collection of news and happenings from this past week to your attention, as well as giving you our brief opinion on them. This week, the at this point notorious cryptocurrency custody and futures trading platform Bakkt released a blog post which outlined their plan to launch a cryptocurrency payments application sometime in 2020. The blog says that the app will, quote, unlock the value of digital assets as well as ways in which they can transact or track them. Though this isn't a lot of information, it will be interesting to track their progress given the presence of backers such as Starbucks, expected to eventually be using Bakkt's infrastructure to accept cryptocurrency payments, even having their VP of Partnerships and Payments say, quote, as the flagship retailer, Starbucks will play a pivotal role in developing practical, trusted, and regulated applications for consumers to convert their digital assets into US dollars for use at Starbucks. We welcome competition in the cryptocurrency-specific mobile payment space, as we believe the space needs competition and quality in order to achieve widespread adoption. Different apps will serve different purposes, and we believe Paybox will be a solid contender for securing market share in this emerging area of the crypto space. In other news, a recent report released by IBM and the Official Monetary and Financial Institutions Forum, or OMFIF, states that 73% of all global banks expect and want central bank digital currencies to be released. The report further goes on to say that this is expected to happen within 5 years' time, stating, quote, the principal conclusion is that we are likely to witness the introduction of a central bank, that is fiat, retail digital currency within the next 5 years, either as a complement to or as a substitute for notes and coins. This central bank digital currency, or CBDC, is also expected to be released within a smaller economy for solving specific policy issues. To clarify, it is not expected to be released within a large economy such as the US or Germany, at least not yet, but it wouldn't be a surprise to see it happen with time, given that the report also stated that 38% of banks were apparently trialing and testing, quote, the technology. We're quite positive on the notion of CBDCs, believing that any institutional adoption of blockchain technology to be good for the entire space. There are, of course, dystopian worries of authoritarian states with digital currencies that they could use to control their citizens. However, we'd reserve these worries for states which have historically shown authoritarian features, I guess you could say. Next, in a very short yet fun piece of news, this week marked the 11th anniversary of the release of Bitcoin's white paper. We still don't know who Satoshi is, nor are we likely to ever find out, but we all owe him, her, or them a huge debt of gratitude for fundamentally improving the world with truly revolutionary technology. We're all lucky to be at the forefront of it, and I'm sure you'd all echo the sentiment of immense excitement at the pure potential of what and how things could be. Throughout its lifespan, Bitcoin has had an all-time price appreciation of a staggering 304,332,033%. It started at $0.03 and now it's at over 9,000. It's been a wild ride and we're excited to see how we progress, not necessarily price-wise, but also in terms of adoption and innovation. And the last piece of news for this week's update, BitMEX's made a major mistake at the end of this week. In an email meant to go out to all of their users, they made a basic rookie mistake of CCing every single one of their users onto the same email chain, exposing some of their customers' emails for anyone to see. There's a few different security risks here. One is people responding to the chain, causing every single person getting an email. The response could include a virus, or it could simply be spam. The other more major security risk could be individuals looking at the list of leaked emails and then trying passwords from other leaks, or simply trying to brute force their way into customers' accounts. We're quite honestly amazed at how this happened. However, at this point, all one can do is try to mitigate the risk. If you had or have an account on BitMEX's, please change your password or passwords if used across different accounts, as well as your email. A basic security consideration is use a different password and preferably email for all of your important accounts. I personally use a product called LastPass, though I do not endorse it, so to speak. Take control of your security, especially when you're involved in crypto. That's all for this week's update. I hope to see you again next week. Thank you.